made this broadcast possible as well in just a moment. And Tony, Uniontown stayed perfect in conference play with a win on the road at McKeesport on Tuesday and actually clinched the share of the section title on the bus ride home when Penn Trafford upset Greater Latrobe.
Yeah, and congratulations to Coach Kazmarski and his team. What's Coach Kazmarski's 13th section title in his 23-year career here at Uniontown. So congratulations to them. And even though they're undefeated and clinched the section, still have an important game here tonight. You can tell that Gateway's going to come out fired up. They're tied for second place in the section, really looking to play for a pretty good seed here coming up playoff time. So it's one of these games where they really have to concentrate tonight.
Yeah, both teams certainly playing for playoff seeding. You mentioned Gateway. They're starting to peak at the right time. They've won 3 games in a row. Currently tied with Latrobe for second place in the conference. And the Gators defeated Albert Gallatin last time out, 56-30.
Well, yeah, and they are playing great basketball right now. We saw them earlier on against Uniontown at Gateway. They struggled a little bit shooting that day, but I'll tell you what, they've got some talent, and it's one of these things where if they come out and start out with a hot start, it could be an interesting game for Uniontown.
Michael Bruce McCrummon, the player to watch for on the Gators side, 6'5" junior guard, averaging 24 points a game. Looking at the conference standings right now, Tony, of Uniontown at 11-0, Gateway and Latrobe at 8-3, Penn Trafford at 5-5. Remember, 5 teams get in out of Section 1, and McKeesport and Franklin Regional currently tied for the final playoff spot in the conference at 4-7, Albert Gallatin at 2-9, and Laurel Highlands at 1-10.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where if, we said it before, if Laurel Highlands could have won a couple of those close games, could really have been in the running, but looks like they may be out of the picture. But anyway you look at it, you're going to take 5 teams from this section and some pretty good teams, but as we said, Uniontown's looking for a good seed to go into these playoffs because it's going to be important because there's a lot of good teams in their section.
And really a big night here at Uniontown High School, not only the game being played, but state championship teams and their family members from 1925, 1962, 1964, and 1981 being honored before the start of the game, along with all of the 1,000-point scorers that were able to be here and attend as well.
Yeah, and we got to see some of the players. They actually invited us up to the cafeteria for a little get-together, so that was pretty nice, and got to see some of the players. And I will say this, Brian, I got to see the 81 team. I was a little bit not old enough to see the other ones, but I will say this. That 81 basketball team for Uniontown is probably one of, if not the best basketball team I've seen in high school. It's one of those things where they had stars, but here's the deal. If they needed somebody to score, they scored. And it was one of those deals between Greg Gabriel, Eric Fee, Earl Miner, Craig Harris. You had Katz McLee on that team. I tell you what, if they needed somebody to step up, that's who stepped up, and they did it, and they were a fantastic basketball team. Lash Nesser had that team playing in tip-top shape, and they won the state championship, and they couldn't have been happier for them.
Actually, I have a photo of the team right here, so
yeah.
The 1981 team they handed out during the luncheon. Uniontown 18-3 all-time against Gateway. The last Gators win over the Red Raiders, the final game of the 2006 season, February the 11th of 06, when Gateway won 79-71 over Uniontown. That game was played at Gateway High School. It was a down year for Uniontown. Red Raiders finished with a record of just 9-15 that season.
Well, yeah, but a little bit different here. We said this before. You have some size on this team. You have Nacho, who's 6'6". You have McCrummon, who's 6'5". So you've got a little bit of size underneath. Uniontown's been struggling a little bit on the boards here lately, and it's one of those things where they're going to have to control it here tonight to stay in this game with Gateway.
It should be a lot of fun, a lot ahead on our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Also get a check-in from the Laurel Highlands Albert Gallatin game. You can watch it on the WMBS Facebook page tonight as well with Gary Frankhauser and Steve Suprick bringing you that game. We got our live video stream tonight, courtesy of State Farm Agent Lauren Yeoman and Ford of Uniontown. Our graphic sponsor tonight is South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott. Again, to my left is Tony Hanola. I'm Brian Morozak. Billy Dice behind the camera. Nick Barczyk back at Satter Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. And we'll have more ahead right after this.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, Jeff Dennis of RE/MAX Select Realty is your local realtor of choice. Jeff and his team are proud members of our community and have the skills, knowledge, and ability to meet your needs. Call them today at 724-933-6300, extension 903, or visit them in person at 542 Morgantown Street in Uniontown. And remember to follow Jeff Dennis' team RE/MAX Select Realty on Facebook today.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is your local, fully insured, expert tree removal and advanced tree trimming service based right in Uniontown. Brothers Jared and Justin Gibson and their team bring more than 2 decades combined experience to stump and tree removal, but also provide general clearing services and some landscaping services too. So whatever your outdoor needs are, Two Brothers is ready to help you today with customizable plans and a commitment to getting the job done right. Call them today, 724-415-9183.
T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the...
Hey, Gary?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, all right. Hey, we'll get you on after this next commercial if you want to get it out of the way here.
Okay, I'm by myself, but I'll do it.
Oh, all right. Okay, stand by.
Therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hart, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
Welcome, everyone, to Albert Gallatin Senior High School, home of the Colonials, where tonight the Colonials will play host to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Gary Frankhauser along with Steve Suprick here tonight to bring you this action between the Mustangs, coming in 1-10 in section play, 4-15 overall, and the Albert Gallatin Colonials at 7-11 overall, 2-9 in section. Both teams trying to get back on the winning track here out at York Run. So it's going to be an interesting game here tonight, but both teams pretty much playing for pride at this point, but looking to try to put something together in hopes of having some momentum, hopefully, for next year, if nothing else. This pregame show is being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game. They are located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812. And our game is going to be on the WMBS Facebook page, along with the South Union Township's Facebook page. And our sponsors from South Union include Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and Agent David Hughes again, SWGI Specialists, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, Laurel Highlands Girls Basketball Boosters, and the South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Looking for a good crowd. It's already filtering in. It's going to be senior night here for the Colonials, and we're going to have all that action for you here on the C. Harper Sports Night on WMBS, Trib Live High School Sports Network, and the South Union Township Sports Network.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all.
Amidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amidar Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amidar Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Prime Rose Night back here on the Sproul's Insurance Group pregame show. Boys High School basketball on WMBS tonight. Uniontown hosting Gateway, also on the WMBS Facebook page. Laurel Highlands and Albert Gallatin. Being joined now by Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski. And Rob, another solid game for your Red Raiders Tuesday against McKeesport. The night got even better when you found out driving home the Penn Trafford knocked off Latrobe and you won another section title.
Yes, it was. It's just amazing to the kids. I was watching the game on my phone. I was going back between that and Laurel Highlands, and I was able to pick up the Latrobe broadcast and watched it. And actually, somehow they saw it before me, so they start cheering, and it's exciting. And it just shows our kids are really watching what other teams are doing, and it shows you how close Penn Trafford was. Remember, I said we felt that Penn Trafford had a really good team at the beginning of the year, and they're starting to play really well. And they were to beat their rivals on a 2-point game, and it did clinch at least a tie of the section, but we still have work to do. And but again, our kids are happy with that, and it should help our seeding, and we should get rewarded for winning the section. But
WMPS.
I lost you there for a second.
Uh-oh. All right, we'll get you back.
I just listening for ads, that's all.
I'd say right now it's probably Baldwin, Montour, us, Chartiers, but Moon's really good too. But again, looking at all those teams and all that thing, there's the first-round game, and I keep saying it, the first-round playoff game is going to be a really tough game. Your first-round game could probably be as tough as your quarterfinal or semi. There's so much parity in 5A right now. But again, our kids are holding their own, but I'd say probably a 3. It's just my opinion, but I don't know. Last year, I thought we should have been higher. And to be quite honest, you look at our scores with Lincoln Park and Hampton loses by 30, and we really could have won easily either time against Lincoln Park, and it was 66-62. But a credit to our kids this year, we lost 3 really top high-level players, and we're still here. If you look at Lincoln Park, even all the success they had the last couple of years, right now they're 2-14. So to be able to do this 3 years in a row like we have is an accomplishment to our players. And some of the new players, too, like Aiden, Kiefer, Cam Dugan, Sheffy, and all our kids that work hard in practice to help the 4 others.
Yeah, you won't have to worry about Lincoln Park in the playoffs, thankfully, this time around, or at least the type of squad that they had a year ago. And now you'll take on the Gateway Gators, another solid program. I think Gateway's certainly a team that's capable of knocking out anybody right now.
Oh, yeah, Gateway's a really good team. If you look at some of their games, even some of their losses were close losses. They're a really good team. They have a lot of size, probably the biggest team in our section. Their leading player, number 12, he scored 25 points against us last time. And like last time we played them, we were up 12-13. To credit, they kept battling. They shot the ball really well. 4 had 15 points against us, so we're going to make sure that we really match up on their guard. But they really have a lot of respect for their coaches, their head coach and assistant. They coach hard. Like I said, we had some really good games with them in the summer. We played them at Pitt Team Camp, and we played them also in the Pittsburgh Basketball Classic Summer League. So we know how good they are, and they play hard, and they have a really good program right now. This is an important game for us. The last 3 are very important for our kids, and they know that. And again, we can only play the next game. You can't, like I told Jonathan Goose, you can't worry about who you're playing 2 weeks from now in the playoffs. It really doesn't work that way. All you can do is work as hard as you can in the practice in your next game.
It might be one of the best atmospheres for a game so far this season. They're bringing back, of course, we talked about during our last interview during this Browns Insurance Group pregame show, family members from the 1925, 1962, 1964, 1981 Uniontown state title teams, along with all the past 1,000-point scorers that can attend. I think we're going to have a packed house for Uniontown and Gateway on Friday night.
Oh, yes, it will. It'll be nice to see all the former great Uniontown players and teams. We always want to talk about tradition, and there's going to be a lot of tradition in that house. We've had a lot of sellouts this year, so if it won't be a sellout, I'll probably be close to it. And again, I'm so impressed with the players that are going to be there, but our kids deserve a lot of credit, too, for what they've accomplished, and for them to see the past players and what they've accomplished. And when I told them the other day, not just the 1,000-point scorers, when you look down at it, there's not many teams in the history of Uniontown basketball that were 62-14 in 3 years. So our kids take great pride in wearing that Uniontown uniform, and we want to make another playoff run. They've had 14 games in the last 2 years. They've played a lot of playoff games, and we don't take that for granted, and we know how hard it is to win playoff games. So that's what our whole focus is. And to see these, for me personally, to see the 81 team there, I was at the state championship game rooting for Uniontown when I was really young. So it'd be great to see Greg Gabriel and all the other players, Cassie McLee and all of them. And it'd be a great night for Uniontown basketball.
Rob, appreciate it as always. We'll see you out there on Friday night.
All right, Brian. Thanks a lot, Brian.
That's Uniontown head coach Rob Kazmarski. The Red Raiders taking on Gateway tonight. Also, we'll have coverage of Laurel Highlands at Albert Gallatin and more ahead on our Browns Insurance Group pregame show right after this.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family-owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing head coach Rob Kazmarski and the Uniontown boys basketball team a great season. Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated approximately 300 civil and criminal trials, some of which aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer, 724-425-1162, or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, CaldwellBanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borges.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Sova and Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Sova shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403. Boys High School basketball on WMBS tonight. Uniontown taking on the Gateway Gators at home. Laurel Highlands and Albert Gallatin taking on the Colonials. Time now for this date in Uniontown basketball history segment. The Red Raiders with an all-time record of 23-5 on January the 31st. We'll go back 101 years ago to January the 31st of 1924 when Uniontown knocked off Fifth Avenue 39-24, led by Charlie Hyatt and Marcus Rankin, who had 10 points apiece. On this date back in 1930, Uniontown defeated Mount Pleasant 32-6. A.J. Everhart Jr., the leading scorer, with 11. On this date back in 1933, Uniontown knocked off Mount Pleasant 40-8. Sam Ellard scored 12. The Red Raiders knocked off Monessen 32-28 on this date back in 1939. Louis Congilio, the leading scorer, with 9. On this date back in 1947, Uniontown defeated North Union 42-26, led by Donnie Howard with 13 points. On this date back in 1950, Uniontown defeated German Township 48-35. Ronnie Curry, the leading scorer, with 16. On this date in 1956, Uniontown won at Connellsville 68-40. Jimmy McLee and Mel Freeman scored 18 points apiece. On this date back in 1958, Uniontown defeated Connellsville 58-44. Jim Jones, the leading scorer, with 15. On this date back in 1961, Uniontown won at Monessen 64-50. Don Yates, the leading scorer, with 20. On this date back in 1964, Uniontown another win over Monessen, this time 63-54. Stu Lance, the leading scorer, with 20. On this date back in 1967, Uniontown won at Mount Pleasant 83-55. Dwight DiCarlo scored 25. On this date back in 1969, Uniontown won at California. It was a close one, 69-66. Arnie Belt, the leading scorer, with 20. On this date back in 1975, Uniontown knocked off Connellsville 60-42. Dan Sporanic led Uniontown with 14. On this date back in 1978, Uniontown won at Yock 75-71. Drew Zinnick, the leading scorer, with 27. On this date back in 1984, Uniontown defeated Elizabeth Forward 83-36. Tyrone Spurlock, the leading scorer, with 20. On this date back in 1986, it was Alderdice the bested Uniontown 66-63. Darrell Truly, the leading scorer, with 23. On this date back in 1992, Uniontown defeated Connellsville 67-60, led by Kevin Kozub's 20 points. On this date back in 1995, Uniontown knocked off Yock 69-51. Jim Fitzgerald scored 22. The Red Raiders will win over McKeesport on this date back in 1997, 63-58. Ray Robinson, the leading scorer, with 17. On this date back in 2012, Uniontown knocked off Yock 79-70. Dreher Winfrey scored 24. On this date back in 2014, Uniontown won at Southmoreland 90-57. Jordan Pratt, the leading scorer, with 32. West Mifflin knocked off Uniontown on this date back in 2015, 68-63. Larry Gellis, leading scorer for Uniontown, with 30. The Red Raiders knocked off South Fayette on the state back in 2017, 64-57. Lorenzo Oden led Uniontown with 20. On this date back in 2018, South Fayette got revenge, knocking off Uniontown 58-53. Billy DeShields and Mellow Grooms scored 13 points apiece. On this date back in 2020, Uniontown wanted Elizabeth Forward 60-58. Ray Robinson, the leading scorer, with 16. And on this date back in 2022, Uniontown knocked off Bell Vernon 69-52, led by Bakari Wallace, who scored 22 points. That's the state in Uniontown basketball history. The Red Raiders taking on the Gateway Gators tonight. We'll have more in our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show in just a moment.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Prime Rosette back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. High school basketball on WBS tonight. Coverage of both Uniontown hosting Gateway and Laurel Highlands at Albert Gallatin. We mentioned a big night at Uniontown with the Red Raiders honoring the state championship teams from 1925, 1962, 1964, and 1981. Joining us to discuss what's going on tonight is Tony Marcadante, the president of the Uniontown Basketball Hall of Fame. And, Tony, we appreciate you taking the time to join us, and really should be an exciting night tonight at Uniontown.
We have 10,000-point scores coming back, and a couple off each team. 6 off the 81 team, only 1 off the 64 team, and we have 2 off the 25 team and 4 off the 62 team.
How tough was it tracking down members and family members from the 1925 team, considering it was 100 years ago they won a state championship?
It was tough. It was tough because all I had was a name, but we tracked him down. Joe Everhart is one of the survivors. Miles Cohen, and we found Herb Miller called me yesterday. He's 96 years old. He's coming. 96. His grandpapa or somebody, his dad or somebody played on the team.
That's awesome. And of course, that was the Five Horsemen team.
Yeah, Five Horsemen team. Right. Yeah. We actually got a film clip of them landing in the bus or train coming to Cornersville, and the caravan coming from Cornersville to Uniontown.
What was interesting about that team, they actually lost the game against the Pitt freshman team. It just shows you how things have changed in 100 years. Can you imagine the high school teams today playing some top freshman players from around the country?
Plus, they only lost by 1 point. I think they only got beat by 1 point.
And obviously, I think a lot more folks remember the 62 and the 64 teams. Talk a little bit about those two programs.
Well, they were great. I mean, we had Don Yates on the 62 team. I think he's the only guy from Uniontown who was first-string All-State 2 years in a row. And then we had Sepik on that team, and he was the only basketball player from Uniontown who was an All-American. He was on the Ed Sullivan show, as an All-American. Great teams, and we used to fill everything up. It was unbelievable. I guess I grew up in a perfect era in the 60s. With just football and basketball, they were just great at everything.
And of course, Sepik went on to play for my alma mater, Ohio State.
Yes, he did. What a great guy, great guy.
And of course, the 81 team, I'm sure even fresher in a lot of folks' memories. Talk a little bit about that squad.
Yeah, well, they were really good. I mean, and the nicest guys in the world. All of them, everybody that graduated there was they're all successful and really doing well. Greg Gabriel, he was going to come back, but he couldn't make it. But they just were fantastic. And you had Lash and Willie. They were 2 coaches and stuff like that. But it was a phenomenal team. I guess we were losing at the beginning of the game by 5 or 6 or 7 points, and we finally come back.
He actually I've actually watched video of that state championship game on YouTube. I think our buddy Billy Dice actually has that up on his YouTube page.
Yes, he sure does. He does. What a great guy. He does. Wrote some articles for me and stuff like that. And but it's amazing. I found that people that are busy always have time to do something. People who don't do anything don't have any time.
Yeah, always the way it is for sure. And you also mentioned bringing back a lot of the 1,000-point scorers as well. We've seen a couple new 1,000-point scorers over the last couple of years certainly join the list. And Notorious Grooms and Calvin Winfrey have already started the 1,000-point watch as well for Isaac Ellsworth. And it's great to see the current group carrying on that Uniontown tradition.
Well, we had on the 62 team, we had Suffolk and Yates both got 1,000. In this team, we have two of them, plus Braxton last year got it. So we had three people last year, but they're all 1,000-point scorers. So it's a great time at Uniontown right now too. Yeah.
And you go back over the years, certainly a lot tougher. Going back even like pre-1960s to amass 1,000 points than it maybe is today in the three-point era, and obviously with a lot quicker pace to the game than we had maybe years ago.
Yeah, but I think Yates and Ogilvie, there was no 3 points. 3 points of them. And I think the first 1,000-point scorer at Uniontown was Mel Freeman, and there was no 3 points there at all. So, plus the kids this year, they played 4 years instead of 3. You could only play 3 years back then. So, but there's not that many freshmen start anyway. I guess the only freshman I can remember really started at Uniontown was Mark Vatser.
Yeah, there hasn't been too many over the years for sure.
Yeah, there hasn't been too many. Well, yeah.
Well, hopefully the folks have an opportunity to come out to the program. If not, obviously watch it on our live stream. And, Tony, really looking forward to an exciting night Friday night against Gateway over at Uniontown High School.
Yes, and we are too. It's been really nice, But it's been a lot. It's been a lot of fun. I mean, I'm almost 80 years old. I enjoy this just like I was when I was a teenager. Could talk to my old friends and people I knew and people I watched. It's really rewarding for me,
I think the community really appreciates all the hard work that you put in, not only with events like this, but the Uniontown Hall of Fame that's been established as well, not only recognizing athletic achievements, but academic and life achievements as well.
Yeah, we try to spread it around the whole school. That's what we wanted to do, But we had 338 people at our banquet this last year. It's grown pretty well, Plus we got a flood of nominees come in the last 3 weeks. Really, probably about 30 of them, which we don't get sometimes 30 in 8 months, but we got 30 in the last 2 weeks.
Awesome. Well, Tony, again, appreciate your time. We'll see you out there on Friday night. Looking forward to an exciting evening.
Okay, thanks for the call.
Thanks. That's Tony Mercadante, president of the Uniontown Hall of Fame, joining us here on the Browns Insurance Group pregame show. More on the way next. We'll talk a little bit about the Laurel Highlands Albert Gallatin game with Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith in just a moment.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
Peachin Pharmacy has moved to the lower level of the Health First Medical Center building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville and is now Farmana Pharmacy. Farmana Pharmacy offers free prescription delivery to Uniontown, Connellsville, and all over the area 5 days a week. When you call Farmana Pharmacy, you'll never talk to machines. You'll have real friendly people ready to help you. Phone 724-626-9600 for the new Farmana Pharmacy, formerly Peachin Pharmacy, now located at the Health First Medical Building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville near the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family-owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
Hard work, respecting others, and being a good team member are values that South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott knows well. Whether he's running a machine, repairing storm drains, operating a plow truck, or working with his fellow supervisors on economic growth, Jason Scott is working every day to keep residents safe, maintain the strength of our local businesses, and enhance the quality of life in South Union Township for our families and our future. Good luck to all our local teams. From South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joe B's Golf. That's where. Joe B's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Basin Boulevard. Joe B's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for 50 years. Joe B's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and is a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
Hi, it's attorney Rob Harper from Radcliffe Martin Law. As some of you may know, I served as a public defender for 3 years and an assistant district attorney for 7 years right here in Fayette County. I'm now using that experience to represent people accused of crimes. So if you find yourself in that unfortunate situation and need someone who knows how things are done on both sides of the courtroom, give me a call and see if we can put my expertise to work for you. Radcliffe Martin Law, 724-439-3939.
Boys High School basketball on WBS tonight. Uniontown hosting Gateway on our Facebook page. You can watch the Laurel Highlands game at Albert Gallatin tonight. Joining us now, the head coach of the Mustangs, John Smith. And, John, unfortunately, another tough loss for your program this past Tuesday against Franklin Regional. You had the lead, actually, throughout much of that contest. Unfortunately, could not hang on in the second half.
Yeah, I thought we played a good game. I mean, game of runs, and I think we got up 10 or 12 there. But I think at halftime it was, 2-point game. I think it was 25-23. We battled, all through the second half there. And in the last final minutes, we had we had numerous opportunities, and we just couldn't get the shot to fall. That unfortunately had a couple turnovers, and when those things happen, ball doesn't fall through the hoop for you. It's hard to win. But the boys played. I thought they played a heck of a game. They shared the ball. Had four scores in double digits. I thought they played the game the right way, and unfortunately they just come up a little short down at the end.
It seemed like Sevy played one of his better games of the year.
He did. Sevy did, and I was excited and proud to see it because we've been working on it and working on it and working on it. With Sevy and with all the guys in practice, and we see the ability that these guys have, and we had a little bit of a kind of a team meeting or a message yesterday, but I think we had 5, 4, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 7 games total that we have lost by 7 points or less. And I hate to be the the moral victory type coach, and that's not what I'm trying to coach. But there is some positives there. You know what I mean? We moved up into the 5A section last year, and in my opinion, I think we're in one of the strongest sections in 5A. We're playing against some of the bigger, the biggest schools in 5A, and we're one of the smallest schools in 5A. And we've been very competitive in section play. We're right down to the wire with Gateway twice, right down to the wire with McKeesport twice. We gave Latrobe a good game. So, you know, I'm proud of the effort of the boys. I am. I mean, I'm hoping that, you know, we can, you know, just keep learning. These younger guys can learn from these mistakes. And, you know, going forward, you know, into the off season, you know, we know what we need to focus on and what we need to continue to get better at. But you know, as a coach, you know, I can't. I have to be proud of the effort, you know, and I am, and that's the message that I'm giving to the boys. That, you know, although we're coming up a little bit short, you know, they're showing up, they're practicing hard, and we're going out, and we're executing. You know, and we're just coming up a little bit short. You know, now we've had a few games where, you know, the Latrobe game, we just couldn't at home. We just couldn't get anything going, and then the Penn Trafford game obviously wasn't our best game either. But you know, we've been able to bounce back and play some really good games after a bad game, and just haven't been able to close it out.
We'll wrap things up with Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this. Chris Parker Jr., it's a new year. Snow's coming down and prices keep going up.
Not here at Autoland. The new year is the time to get a new car and fantastic new incentives. Go in the snow and everywhere else too with a new 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe with over $5,000 off MSRP when you finance with HMF. Or a new 2025 all-wheel drive Tucson with 1.99% financing for qualified buyers.
Any other special offers?
Looking for a lease? The 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE is just $199 a month with approved credit. See us for details. Expecting an early tax return? Ask us about our deferred down payment program.
Don't forget, 3 years, 36,000 a mile, free complimentary maintenance, includes free oil changes and tire rotation, plus America's Best warranty, Hyundai owner assurance, 5 years, 60,000 a mile, bumper-to-bumper coverage, 10-year, 100,000 a mile, powertrain limited warranty with every new Hyundai purchase. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown, online at AutolandHyundai.com, or phone 724-437-9999.
And remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great race. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Brian Rosek back wrapping things up with Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith. And, John, you've had only one conference win so far this year. It came against Albert Gallatin. You had the Colonials again tonight. So you have to have a little confidence going into the matchup.
Well, definitely. I mean, AG's, they've got some good wins on their record from earlier in the season. We had a good game against them at home. And, we'll be game planning for them, this week at practice and then, getting ready to head out there on Friday night.
Well, tell us a little bit about Wednesday evening as well. I know it was a special night for your family with your daughter Taylor going over 1,000 career college points.
Yeah, I didn't expect you were going to put that one out there. But, yes, my daughter Taylor, she was a 1,000-point scorer at Laurel Highlands her junior year. And myself, Coach Hogger, and my wife and family, we all went up to Frostburg. That was last night. And it was fitting for Taylor because they actually played Glenville State, and that was where she went for her first 2 years and where she won a national championship. So it was against her old team, and not only was Frostburg able to get the win last night, but she was able to she was able to get her 1,000th points, which is, that's quite a feat.
Oh, for sure.
Collegiately to do that, and then obviously too with, Brian, it's funny you mentioned that, and that's what I'm trying to preach to all these kids. Though, it's a lot more than basketball. You know what I mean? My daughter's in her master's program right now, and my son Timmy, who graduated, is in his master's program at Duquesne, and they were able to go to college and maintain 4.0 GPAs while competing on a sports team. And I just think that that's going to really set them up to be great people. And that's what I think the Mustangs that we have now, that's what they're doing. I know we're not winning a lot of games, but I sure feel like the boys are buying in. They're doing what they need to be doing. We haven't had any academic ineligible players this year. We haven't had any problems, no disciplinary actions. The kids have been conducting themselves, for the most part, pretty good. We had a couple dumb technicals Tuesday night that, I don't tolerate, and we talked about that. And they were dumb. They were dumb technicals. So, kids will be kids sometimes, but we'll get on. We'll get over that. But, yeah, definitely proud of, Taylor and, her accomplishments, and look forward to, keep watching her play. She still has dreams of aspirations of possibly playing overseas. So
awesome.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, Coach, congratulations on that. Best of luck to your Mustangs on Friday against Albert Gallatin. Appreciate the time.
All right, Brian. Thanks, buddy.
That's Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith. Again, the Mustangs will battle Albert Gallatin. You can watch that game on the WMBS Facebook page with Gary Frankhauser and Steve Suprick. Starting lineups, the opening tip-off on the way next. We'll get you out to your game right after this here on WMBS.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorff LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorff is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hart, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top-quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
This is Dr. Alyssa Lorenz of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Common issues like difficulty with swallowing, frequent heartburn, recurrent abdominal pain, bowel habit problems, and rectal bleeding are often easily diagnosed and treated. Dr. Calabrese, Stokes, Hoppy, and I are local gastroenterologists that are here to help. For more information, call our Uniontown office at 724-437-7677.
Amador Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amador Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call them 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
When your car is damaged, name to remember is Ted Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair. Put his Benson Fayette for auto body repair. Family owned and operated for 61 years, Ted Silva and Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly, waterborne paint process, Ted Silva and Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Silva. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check out their website at TargetSafetySolutionsLLC.com. Ted Silva, proud to support local high school sports. Prime Rosak and Tony Hendel back here at Uniontown High School. The Uniontown.
Welcome to Albert Gallatin High School, home of the Colonials, where the Colonials will be hosting the Laurel Highlands Mustangs tonight in high school basketball. Section 5A action with the Laurel Highlands Mustangs coming in just one win in the section, 4-15 overall. The Colonials coming in 2-9 in the section and 7-11 overall. Coached by first-year coach Spencer Mackey and the Mustangs under coach John Smith. Looking at the crowd here tonight, looks pretty big crowd here tonight, Steve, with the senior night. And across the way, the students for Albert Gallatin are out in full force. They're looking to try to pick up a win here against the Mustangs. Basically a crosstown rivalry.
Definitely a crosstown rivalry. And we were laughing, the Laurel Highlands cheerleaders here probably doubled the crowd size. Probably got about 35, 40 of them over there lining around the Mustangs as they shoot to warm up, so they're out here to support their Mustangs. And again, like you said, Gary, it's a couple of teams that are struggling on the win and loss column this year, but don't tell them that. They're out here to get a win here in one of these last crosstown rival games that they'll play against each other.
Right, just a couple games left in the season for both of these squads. It'd be difficult for either one, especially the Mustangs, to make the playoffs. So I guess the Colonials have an outside shot if they would win out and get a little help from a couple other teams losing. But again, that's another long shot, and both teams just trying to run out the string here and basically play a little more fundamental basketball, try to limit the turnovers on the Mustang side, and on the Albert Gallatin side, just trying to get into a system with their first-year coach, Spencer Mackey.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Colonials play yet this year. Kind of interesting to see how they, what kind of offense they run with Coach Mackey. And I've done a lot of the Laurel Highlands games, Gary, and they've actually been in a lot of games with leads in the late third quarter, early fourth quarter, only to just be dismantled by defensive pressure with turnovers that basically just kind of collapsed at the end of these games. And it's just been tough to watch. And I'm sure Coach Smith is going to use this as a building block for next year to maybe, work on more fundamentals, be able to dribble the ball up the court, a little better guard play to get, you just can't turn the ball over and give the other team easy baskets when you're trying to protect the lead.
That's exactly right. And a prime example of that was Tuesday night when the Mustangs pretty much controlled the game in the entire first half against Franklin Regional. Then kind of went cold in the third period, as has been the case a lot of times this year.
They've done it a lot. I mean, it's not just the last game. They've done it. I can tell you, I can remember 5 or 6 games that it's, they've had leads, and we thought, okay, they're gonna pull one out here, and then all of a sudden it just kind of starts to unravel. So Coach Smith's got to figure that out.
They had an opportunity to tie the game at the end with a 3-point shot and end up not even getting a shot off. So that's kind of the
tough luck
and problems that they've had.
Kind of like our golf game, you make a few pars, think you're going to do pretty good, and all of a sudden you start making bogeys, and it's kind of like what the Mustangs have been doing.
You're exactly right. So our pregame show has been brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and Insurance David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game. They are located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurances are accepted. Experienced therapists, convenient location and hours. Part of the community, call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access at 724-437-7500. I should probably have that number memorized, Steve. Get some pains and things that we need to have remedied from time to time. I remember when I had my Achilles tear, I went to Jim Burns and his staff, and they were outstanding in rehab for that. So I can give personal attestation to their quality. There's the horn. We're going to be about ready for the starting lineups here on the C. Harper Sports Night on WMBS Facebook, Trib Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network also. So they haven't given us the starting lineups for either squad, so we're going to rely on the PA announcer.
We could have Carl just film it, and we can listen.
Yeah. Carl Childs behind the camera here this evening. Always does a fine job.
Excellent camera work by Carl all the time.
And the teams will be lining up for the national anthem here in a few moments.
Carl and I have been on a lot of road trips this year. We turned Brian onto a new chicken place up in Pittsburgh. Got away from that one he likes all the time, and we found another place that he likes. I won't give the name because I don't think they're sponsors, but the only thing they serve is chicken tenders. So it was.
So we're ready for the national anthem.
Oh.
Steve, I didn't know if you noticed Rodney Gallagher joined the coaching staff for the Mustangs to try to provide a little spark to the squad.
Yeah, I've noticed. Too bad he can't suit up.
Yeah, has he got any eligibility left?
I don't think so.
Here's the starters for the Mustangs. Number 1, Luke Martin, a 6'2" junior. Number 3, Antoine Black, 6'1" senior guard. Number 22, Sevi Vecchiola, 6'1" junior forward. Number 24, 6'1" senior guard, Aiden Black. And number 35, Tyrone Burton.
It's interesting. Burton gets a start over Varney, a senior.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not the last game or senior night, so.
So for Albert Gallatin, it's Wilson, Jackson, Rice, Kennedy, Ford, and Wilson. I'm sorry, I said Wilson twice.
Yeah, well, he's on there
Let's go 6 there, yeah.
Because they like to do little switcheroos with the numbers.
So the Mustangs will be in their traveling blue, going right to left, and the Colonials in the home white.
Our buddy Snags is in the house.
Yeah.
Mr. Santor. He's a cameraman for us on occasion.
Absolutely. Jumping for Albert Gallatin, Xavier Rice, and Antoine Black for the Mustangs. Here we go. Trip controlled by Albert Gallatin. That's Jackson bringing it up against man-to-man defense by the Mustangs. 35 is Wilson. He'll control the ball most of the evening for the Colonials. Had a man open underneath, didn't get it to him. Ball back in the opposite corner. Trying to shake loose. Gets it to the corner now. This is Kennedy. Back to number 12, that's Rice. Now Wilson looking for a double screen on top. Gets it. Tries to get the roll, but good defense there by Burton. 23, Kennedy almost lost it, but that's going to be a foul called. That's going to be on Antoine Black, his first, team first. Taking out of bounds will be number 2, Jason Jackson. Wilson in the backcourt. He'll be guarded by Martin. Kennedy now across to Wilson. Well, has it stolen away. Vecchiola with the anticipation steal to the hoop. Didn't get it above the rim though. Good steal, but didn't finish. Now another takeaway by Antoine Black this time. He'll take it to the rim and finish. So Black puts the Mustangs on the board first. 2 turnovers by the Colonials. 1 converted, 1 not. Wilson, left high wing. Surveying the situation. Now gets a pick on the right side. Goes to his right though. Picks up his dribble. Now there to Ford. Cross to Jackson. Tries to power his way in, and he's fouled on the way in.
It'll be on Burton or Black. Let's see who they call it on.
That's going to be on Burton.
Our buddy Pons is in the house.
His first, team's second already, and Jackson will be at the line for 2. 2 strong on the first. Always smiling at Pons. He's always smiling. Jackson again. 2 strong again. Antoine Black with the rebound. Brings it down the left side. Out on top to Aiden. Looks like a matchup zone for the Colonials. They got almost a 2-man box. Antoine in the corner. Gets it to Aiden, swing around to Martin. Martin skip past it. Antoine Black for 3 off the rim, no good. Vecchiola though working the boards. Powers it up and got it. Vecchiola with 2, 4-0 early lead for the Mustangs.
Dominating early, the Mustangs on the boards.
Vecchiola, he's a scrapper. He'll get that garbage in there. Wilson, kick it out now, corner Jackson. Trying to go against Antoine Black. Spin move in the paint.
Got away with a
travel. Got a travel.
Yeah.
Good call. Good defense there by Antoine. AG will set up in a full court 1-3-1 press.
The Mustangs have had trouble getting the ball across half court.
No problem that time. There's Aiden Black to the hoop. 2 strong again in there with Burton. He has it blocked away by Jackson. Crossed away now to Ford in the corner. This is Kennedy. Goes baseline. One-hander up there. No good. Vecchiola out with it to Aiden Black. Down the right side. Goes to his left. 3 on the way by Antoine off the rim. No good. Mustangs be better served trying to get it to the rim, I think, Steve. And now we're going to have another foul.
Going to be a foul on number 33.
That's Darren Ford.
He elbowed him right in the face. Let's see who they call it on. They're going to come over and give us a signal.
That's it. Darren Ford, his first, team first. Mustangs will have it underneath. Martin gets it into Aiden Black. Now trapped in the corner. Martin trying to get out of there. Lazy pass, almost stolen away, but Aiden Black able to pick it up. Martin swing back out again to Aiden Black. It's like a matchup 2-3 zone, I believe, Steve. Vecchiola wing. That's Martin on the corner now underneath the Burton. Has it blocked by 2 AG players. Back comes Jackson with a full head of steam. He's going to stop and take a 3 off the rim. No good. Kennedy with the rebound. Now we're going to have a held ball, I believe. That should go to the Mustangs, and it does. So neither team showing very promising shooting prowess so far. A couple layups by the Mustangs have them up 4-0. Almost halfway through the first quarter. Black walks it up.
There's a lot of Mustang fans coming out to watch the Mustangs.
They follow the team, no doubt. Vecchiola has it knocked out of bounds by Jackson. It'll be out of bounds in the corner, and Martin will do the honor. Mustangs line up in a box. Varney just checked in. Vecchiola to the hoop. Gets it to Varney underneath. Has it ripped away. Another turnover for the Mustangs.
Not strong enough with the basketball in their hands.
Jackson out front now, being guarded by Antoine Black. Trying to do it himself. Back door open, not for Kennedy. Now Wilson on top. He'll go to the rim. Kick it back out to Kennedy for 3. Got it. Ethan Kennedy makes it a 4-3 ball game. Vecchiola underneath again. Try to get it to Varney. He'll be trapped. Get it out of there. He got another turnover. Here comes Kennedy to Jackson. To the rim. He'll be fouled.
Probably on Vecchiola, I would think.
It is. That's his first, team third. With 3:25 to go here in the first, and Jackson will go to the line 0 for 2 on his first trip. Trying to tie it or give Albert Gallatin their first lead. And Strong again. Needs to get a little more arc on that foul shot.
0 for 3 from the line for Jackson.
Next one on the way, in and out, and Martin with the rebound. 0 for 4 for Jackson at the line. Another pass that goes awry, and another turnover without a chance at the hoop. It's been a real problem for the Mustangs all year. Wilson now directing traffic. Mismatch there with Varney on Wilson, about a foot difference in height. Has it ripped away by Antoine Black. Another thrown away ball. Wow. Get turnovers and nothing to show for it. And there's another one.
Another one and another one.
That's about 6 in a row.
Steal it, and then they throw it away again.
They're going to call a timeout and talk about it, but good defense, good turnovers, no shots. It's a timeout here on the C. Harper Sports Night on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and the South Union Township Sports Network. Joe Walkus has been a proud owner of Domes Lawn Care LLC since 2021. They're family-owned and family-run, so when it comes to finances, they understand. They're small enough to care, big enough to make a difference, so give Domes Lawn Care a call this spring for all your lawn care needs at 724-570-1224. They would be proud to have you as their customer again. That's Domes Lawn Care, 724-570-1224. Well, Steve, It's like Groundhog Day again, and it's almost February 2nd.
Yep. It's tough to watch.
Jeez. This got to be.
It's tough to watch.
You don't have to make the difficult pass. Just make the pass that's there for you.
I mean, you just wonder what they're looking at sometimes when they. Where they throw the basketball.
It's Wilson being guarded by Martin. Goes to the hoop. Varney with the defense, but finished by Wilson. Gives the Colonials a 5-4 lead. 2:14 to go here in the first. Mustangs have not had a shot in the last 4 times, so Aiden Black will take one from about 25 feet, and it's out of bounds. A jump ball going to be held and goes to Albert Gallatin. So they got a shot, but probably not the one Coach Smith wanted.
Well, it's better than turning it over,
I guess. Comes Wilson now. Mustangs have been in on drought, about a 6-minute non-scoring drought. Kennedy for 3. That's short, and it's going to be a push
off.
I think that's going to be on number 2, Jackson.
It's going to be on Rice, I believe.
They called it on Jackson.
Yeah, they did.
His first, team second.
Wow,
not going to win very many games with 4 points in a
Aiden
quarter.
Black is going to get called for a violation one of these times. He's like
leans in.
He steps in the court, a little casual. The officials are letting him get away with it.
2 shots at the rim, no good. Mustangs unable to finish. Vecchiola has it ripped away. Now we got a foul called, and it's going to be on the Mustangs, I believe.
It's going to be on Vecchiola or Martin. Let's see who they call it on.
Vecchiola. It's going to be his second.
He usually gets his money's worth on the foul department.
He sure does, and Burton's going to check in for him. 1:28 to go in the first quarter, and it's 5-4. Wilson will bring it up over to Kennedy on the right wing. High right wing. Being guarded there by Burton. That's Rice at the top of the key. And Kennedy dribble out, now try to work it to the hoop himself. Gets it over to Makai Belt, who just checked in for Albert Gallons. Has it taken away by Aiden Black. Now let's see if Mustangs can do anything with the turnover. Has it knocked away, and a turnover back, and Belt will finish. Wow. 7-4 now with 49 seconds to go here in the first. Martin will try a 3. In and out, no good, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds to the Mustangs. Checking in for the Mustangs will be Harum, Luke. And Nico Harum will get an opportunity with 39 seconds to go here in the first. Martin now in the corner. Skip pass all the way across to Antoine. He'll take a 3 and hit it. Wow. Ties it at 7 with 24 seconds to go here in the first.
Riveting action.
Easy to keep stats.
Yep.
Kennedy has it knocked away. Stays with Albert Gallatin now with 14 seconds. Try to get it in here for a last shot for Albert Gallatin. Wilson almost fouled there by Martin. Down to 9 seconds. Working on it on the ground, and now the Mustangs have a shot with 4 seconds to go. Can he get it to the rim? He does. Aiden Black, coast to coast, to give the Mustangs a 9-7 first quarter lead here on the C. Harper Sports Night on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and the South Union Township Sports Network. North Union Township Recreation Center and supervisors Kurt Matthews, Rob Tupta, and Ron Lamon are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck. For information on North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7340 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George, Dr. Ashley Parker of George General Associates, a Uniontown staple, have over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit georgedental.associates.com today. That's georgedental.associates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing Coach Rob Kasmarski and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs a great season on both squads. So Mustangs will have possession, and a 3 on the way by Black. This one's an air ball, and that's going to be tied up and go back to Albert Gallatin. So swishes the one and air balls the next.
Yep. Well, at least you get a shot off.
Yep, yep.
It's got to be frustrating for Coach Smith to watch this right now.
Belt now trying to work his way to the hoop. Good ball handling, but can't get by the defense. Wilson now being guarded by Martin. Has it knocked away. Crossed the way to Belt. Belt hands off to Turner. Jackson to the rim. He'll finish. Jackson with his first bucket of the game. Ties it at 9. A lot of contact there. Aiden Black will back out and hit a 3. They give him 3. So if they can get a little bit hot, try to gain some momentum. Wilson now looking for a high screen from Rice. Gets the screen now, looking underneath, but he'll take it himself to the rim. Has it knocked off his foot. And it does go out of bounds. Coach Smith giving a little assistance to the official there, but he didn't need it. So AG still in that 2-3 zone. Martin now tries to pierce through that zone, kick it back out to Antoine. Hayden thought about another long one, didn't take it. Step back, gets it to Aram. Now he takes a long 3, no good. Step in, unable to make the steal was Martin, and that kind of went off the AG foot, but they're going to give it to Albert Gallatin.
It was kind of like, we're not going to call the foul, but we're going to give it to him, almost.
I think you're right. Checked in for Albert Gallatin, Adam Pegg, number 13. That's Ford, who just checked back in too, gets it to Jackson. Looking to try to go one-on-one with Antoine. It gets hammered, and I think that's going to be another one on Antoine. It is. That's going to be his second. So already with 2 fouls, Antoine Black and Sevi Vecchiola. That's just the first team foul here in the second, but Jackson's 0 for 4 at the line.
Comes Caden Smith into the game now.
And Jackson just cannot find the range from the line. He comes in for Antoine and try to limit the fouls here. With 6:14 to go in the second. Finally gets one to go for Jackson.
Did he make 1 out of 2 there?
He did. 12 to 10, the Mustangs on top. They really pushed that zone out high and try to create some havoc for the guards out front. Skip it over to Smith. He tries to go baseline. All the way out on top to Aiden Black. Looking in for some help. Now Smith thought about the 3, didn't take it. Back out to Aiden Black. Coach Smith said we need more movement. We need more movement. And that's what happens when you don't have it, a turnover. Kick it ahead now to Jackson. Goes baseline, off rim and good. banked it in for Jackson. That gives him 5. Aiden Black almost had it taken away, but inside to Martin. A lot of body in there, but finishing on a backside rebound was Tyrone Burton. 14-12. Laurel Highlands still with the 2-point lead. Jackson trying to take over things. A lot of dribbling all the way out to Pegg. Pegg crossover to the lane, loses it, but it stays with Albert Gallatin. Checking in now will be Jude Packrone, sophomore guard, and he'll give Harum a break. Pegg looking for some help. Gets it all the way out on top. That's Belt. Being guarded by Packrone. Knocked it away, but retrieved again by Belt. Jackson now powers his way, loses control up to Aiden Black. Behind the back, foul line jumper was not set for that jumper off the back of the rim. Belt now ahead, off glass, no good. Working for the rebound in there is Rice. He can't pull it in, but gets it back out to his teammate. Belt now in the corner. Over to Turner. He wants a high screen. Gets the screen as Aiden Black trying to watch him. Turner for 3. Off the rim, no good. Martin with the rebound. Now Smith. Across to Martin. Smith sets things up. And almost has it knocked away. Got to be strong with that ball. Harum's going to come in for Burton. They got a very small lineup in there now for the Mustangs. Looks like 5 guards.
It is 5 guards. Doesn't look like 5 guards.
Aiden Black and Smith out on top, but nobody moving. Just a stationary offense. Got to have some changing of position at least. Packrone will take a long 3. Wow! Packrone from about 25.
High arcing 3. Good rotation.
Wilson now. Again looks for another screen on top. Trying to play a 2-man game with Jackson. Almost has it stolen. It does. This is Aiden Black to the rim, and he is hammered. Didn't get the finish, but got the foul.
Should be his second.
Jackson's second.
Should be.
And that's going to send Aiden Black to the line, looking to add to his 5 points on the evening. 60% free throw shooter. And strong on the first. 3:02 to go before halftime here. Second one no good also. That's tough to do. Score points with the clock stopped. You got to make those foul shots. Jackson now kind of mismatch in there. And now Packrone gets tackled.
He got tripped. Should be on number 12, I'm guessing. But
I believe you're right. That's Rice. That's going to be his first. Team foul number 2 on the Colonials here in the second. Smith all the way out on the court. Thought he might have had a uniform on there. Aiden will walk it up. Got to have some cutters against this zone. You can't just have some stationary. Even screens are valuable against the zone. And Black gets it over to Smith, and he has it knocked out of bounds.
The guys on the wing are not catching the ball ready to shoot. They're catching it and then.
And it's easy to defend when you're standing still like that. A good cut there by Packrone. Can he get the roll? He does. So there you go. Packrone cutting into the lane. Gets the pass and easy bucket.
He was ready to shoot when he caught the ball right in the middle of the lane. Sometimes that distance is tough. It's a little 10-footer.
Yeah, in between. Wilson, good jump step, and he'll score and get the foul. Got to step in front, take the charge. That foul's on Martin, his first. Good bucket there for Wilson. He has 4, and he's going to go to line to try to complete the three-point play. 1:55 before halftime. Fast-moving game.
Not a lot of whistles.
In and out, so no good for
They got the rebound,
Wilson.
and then they throw it away.
So that's...
The AG has the same turnover bug that the Mustangs have.
Both very generous. Hayden Black trying to get somebody open, and this is Packrone. It's been a spark here so far. Good pass by Smith to Martin. So an assist from Smith to Martin for a baseline layup. Jackson now again trying to take over. Harum now with guarding him. He's kicking out on top to Kennedy for 3, and he is fouled on the three-pointer. That's going to be on Smith. Really a unnecessary foul there. Kennedy was off balance on the shot, and Kennedy just gets run into by Smith, and that's going to be 3 shots at the foul line. First to go. 21-15, Laurel Highlands on top. 2 more to come here by Kennedy. So what could have been a run out by the Mustangs on the rebound on the long three-pointer is going to turn into potentially 3 points at the line for Albert Gallatin, and he shorthands that one. Hayden Black goes baseline, has to back it back out. And he's going to be fouled. Let's see who that's going to be called on. I believe it's Ford. Let's see. 33, that is Ford. Will be his second. Team foul number 3. Martin to Harum, swing it out to Smith. In the corner to Martin, almost stepped out of bounds. Get it over to Aiden Black, he'll take a 3. That's way short, can tell from here, but Martin with the garbage hoop underneath for Luke Martin. Under a minute to go here before halftime. Jackson dribbles across to Kennedy. Kennedy through the legs, goes to the baseline, spins and shoots. Off the rim, no good. Smith, I'm sorry, that's Packrone, had the rebound, lost it. Black with the clean block on that one. He's going to go to the rim and still did not finish. Wilson was wide open deep, but the Colonials didn't see him on the cherry pick. This is Jackson with 15 seconds to go. Wilson will try a 3. In and out, no good. That's going to be Mustang ball. 8 seconds to go here before halftime. 23-16. See if the Mustangs can get a quality shot with 8 seconds to go. May use a timeout. Now we're going to have a foul. Yeah, he did.
Martin cutting to the middle, got hammered.
I think that's on number 12.
Yeah, Rice.
Rice. Still only 4 team fouls, though, so it'll be out of bounds to the Mustangs. Packrone will take it out. And Rice will take a seat. Again, with the jumper at the buzzer, but no good this time is Aiden Black. And we'll go to halftime with the Laurel Highlands Mustangs on top of the Albert Gallatin Colonials, 23-16. And we'll be back with halftime activities. You're watching the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network, along with the South Union Township Sports Network. In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there is something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first, and we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellence in sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference, because when you buy from us, you buy from family. When you're in need of notary services, you don't want second best, and you certainly don't want to have to wait until the next day. So why not go with the best and one open late to meet your needs? Sandy Howe Notary Services on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield voted the best notary in Fayette County in 2024. They're ready to help you. Sandy Howe Notary Services open 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, and from 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Call them today at 724-564-8955. Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, your local specialist for GI and liver disorders, along with Drs. Calabrese, Hoppy, and Lorenz, remind you that a painless 30-minute colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 45, could save your life. Good luck to all our local hoops teams and best wishes throughout 2025. Our halftime stats are going to be brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. And our halftime show is being brought to you by Peachin Pharmacy, formerly Peachin Pharmacy, now Farmana Pharmacy, now in the Health First Medical Building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville. A lot of stats there, Steve.
Yeah, not many. For the Colonials, Wilson with 4 points, Jackson 5, Belt with 2. Kennedy leads the way with 5. They scored just 7 in the first and 9 in the second, 16 at the half. For the Mustangs, Martin with 4 points, Antoine Black with 5. Packron off the bench, nice job for him with 5 points, including that rainbow 3 that he made. Vecchiola with 2 and Aiden Black with 5 and Burton with 2. They scored 9 in the first but 14 in the second to push out a 23-16 halftime lead.
I think of a little bit of note are the Albert Gallatin lack of completion at the foul line. Looks like Jackson was 1 for 6.
Or 3 for 9.
3 for 9. So that's a big difference in the scoring column there. So we'll be back with more halftime activities here on the C. Harper Auto Group Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Since 1976, Davis & Davis has represented people and not insurance companies. Our lawyers have litigated and settled personal injury claims, medical malpractice cases, and wrongful death actions, together with domestic, real estate, workers' compensation, real estate, and estate practice, municipal law experience, and much more. Throughout decades of work, Davis & Davis has successfully represented thousands of cases in local, state, and federal courts. For more information, you can contact us at Davis & Davis at 724-437-2799. Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette Street and Beeson Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, and full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for more than 50 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and it's a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call them at 724-438-0681 for Joby's Golf. We're going to take a break about 5 minutes before second half starts here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and the South Union Township Sports. We're back with about 2.5 minutes before the start of the second half. Take this opportunity to thank some more of our sponsors here. And specifically, we'd like to thank our sponsors on the South Union Township Sports Network, the Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialists, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, Laurel Highlands Girls Basketball Boosters, and the South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of the leaky roof, or replace those outdated floors and windows. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729. The T. Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T. Berry, specializing in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T. Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T. Berry and the T. Berry Law Office. It will be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T. Berry Law Office, small town, big results. So the Mustangs with the 7-point advantage here at halftime. Another familiar sight that we have seen throughout parts of the season where the Mustangs control a lead at halftime, but unable to sustain that throughout the second half. So let's see if that could be turned around here for the Mustangs. And then on the Albert Gallatin side, you got to be optimistic that they can put together some defense and start hitting some shots and maybe a little bit more productive at the foul line to get back into this contest. Crowd seemed like it got even larger here, Steve, as the first half went on. Pretty much filled up across the way, and Laurel Highlands has shown up pretty well here also.
Yeah, I guess the 5 o'clock traffic subsided and everybody was able to get in.
Yeah. Well, at least it's not 10 below.
No. It's 49 degrees when I was driving here. A little rainy, but it was pleasant.
Possession to the Mustangs, and it's like a matchup zone for the Colonials. Inside to Vecchiola. Aiden Black will take a three off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Burton, but Vecchiola assists on that rebound. Inside, and it was intended for Burton, but Vecchiola tipped it away. So one shot at the rim and a turnover starts things here for the Mustangs as Wilson will bring it ahead. Man-to-man defense for the Mustangs. Martin guarding Wilson. Cross to Kennedy, guarded by Vecchiola. Gets a screen on top from Rice. Burton with the switch, now on Kennedy. And in the corner to the rim, one-hander, no good. That's going to be an offensive foul called on Darren Ford as he went to the rim.
It's his third.
And he'll take a seat as Belt will come in. And 1-3-1 zone now. The AG Colonials switch up the defenses as they come down each time. Mustangs need to adjust. Martin now double team on top. Aiden Black looking for that skip pass, and that's a difficult pass to get through, and it's knocked away. Luckily, the Mustangs will retain possession.
They are lucky because I think it was tipped off of Black out of bounds, but they give the ball to Mustangs, which is a nice break.
Vecchiola over to Aiden Black, across to Antoine, in the corner to Martin. He'll shoot the three, rims it out. Wilson with the rebound. Shamir Wilson now over to a long three on the way, and count it. From downtown, Ethan Kennedy for three.
First points of the second half.
Gives him 8 points. Black across to his brother Aiden, and he'll take the three, and that's just not being patient. You got to get better shots than that.
Well, they've been able to hit those shots a lot during the year, but he is not on the mark tonight.
Good defense there as a double team by the Mustangs. Kennedy in the corner now to Rice. He'll get it out on top to Belt. Belt trying to slice through and has it knocked away by Martin. Tried to save it in, but he's out of bounds. That's going to stay with AG. 23-19. The Mustangs yet to score here in the third quarter. Just three for Albert Gallatin. Get it all the way out on top to Belt. Being guarded there by Martin. Now Kennedy gets a screen from Rice. Has it knocked away. Here comes Antoine. Give it back to Antoine with the left. Can't finish again. And now we're going to have a foul on the Mustangs. I think that's going to be on Burton.
It is.
And that's going to be his second. So another opportunity at the rim, unsuccessful for the Mustangs. So Wilson will bring it back. Now guarded by Aiden Black. What do you got? Another offensive foul. And he got an offensive foul on number 12. That's Rice.
His third.
Yep. It's his second offensive foul, too, I believe.
I hate to see that. That wasn't even in the play. They're just dribbling up the ball. And
official watching off the ball.
Well, he's trying to make sure this game doesn't get out of hand.
There's a steal. Lazy pass and finished by Jackson.
Yeah, another just a slip up there by the Mustangs.
Martin with the now Burton. Martin trying to find an opening. He's in the corner. He'll drive the baseline. Stop and pop. Got it. Nice little jumper there by Luke Martin. Gets the Mustangs their first points of the third quarter, almost halfway through.
Pretty low scoring game.
It sure is. This is Belt. He's gets it in the corner to Wilson. Switch on the defense, and now this is Belt. Try to go one-on-one with Aiden Black as it knocked sideways. This is Kennedy. Kennedy using his left. Good switch there, double team. And we got a timeout called by Coach Mackey as the Colonials were about to lose that ball. So a 30-second timeout with 4:14 to go here in the third. It's 25-21. Laurel Highlands on top by 4. Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens even to the best of us. At least your car insurance doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance that stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about. Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Draver Township is Sprouse Insurance Group at 724-437-9812 or go to Sprouseinsurance.com. Erie Rate Lock is not guaranteed. Continued insurance coverage is not available in all states. So AG, after the timeout, will retain possession. Now cut the lead to 4. It was 7 at halftime. Kennedy now has a little bit of range with that three-pointer that he's able to put up. Belt to the rim, one-hander up, no good. Tipped around, Mustangs come out. It's Aiden Black to the rim. Left hand won't go. Martin there, and that's going to be out of bounds. Back to Albert Gallatin. Wow. You got to finish those fast break layups.
I think he was going to try to dunk it, and he got up there and realized he wasn't going to make it, and he tried to lay it in, and it just kind of rattled off the rim, and there was 3 Mustangs there to get the rebound, and they all fumbled it. And one of the Mustangs had a hand on it, but his foot was out of bounds.
That was Aiden Black after he missed the short one. This is Jackson. He's a strong guy, and he's going to get it to the rim, and he's going to be fouled.
It's going to be on
Burton again, I think.
Or Antoine or Burton. It depends on who they call it on. It's on Burton. That'll be his 4th. Or 3rd.
Third. And again, put Jackson at the line. He's 1 for 6 at the line. Gets the first one. Cuts the lead to 3. I'm sorry, 3. Burton will come out and Harum checks in. One for 2 at the line that time. Almost another steal. Smith. Becchiola spins and has it blocked away that time by Ford. Jackson to the rim, finishes, and a foul on Antoine Black. It's going to be his 3rd foul, and a bucket by Jackson. Cuts the lead to 1. Mustangs with just 1 bucket in the quarter. Jackson gets the roll and ties it up. AG on a 9-2 run here in the third, and that's going to be another Easy turnover.
A bad turnover that time.
And Jackson didn't finish. Got a timeout, I believe, called, and it was. Saving another turnover, I would think. It's a 30-second timeout called by Coach Smith. He needs to rally the troops here. That's for sure. When you're in need of notary services, you don't want second best, and you certainly don't want to wait to the next day. So why not go to the best and one open late to meet your needs? Sandy Howe Notary Services of Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, voted the best notary in Fayette County in 2024. Ready to help you. Sandy Howe Notary Services open 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, and from 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Call them today at 724-564-8955. So, 3:03 to go here in the third. We're tied at 25. And the Mustangs just cannot get it to go in the hoop here in the third quarter. Familiar. Martin now, another short jumper. Can't get it to go. Belt with the rebound. He's trapped, but he'll get it out of there. And this is Wilson, has it knocked away. And that's Aiden Black to the rim. Won't go. All kind of hacking in there now, and another foul on the Mustangs.
Yep, another foul. This one maybe on
I think Vecchiola. No, that's on Martin. His second team foul, number 4 on the Mustangs.
Fouls on the Mustangs, but at least they're spreading them out pretty good.
Next foul will be the bonus for Albert Gallatin here in the third. Belt now ahead to Kennedy. He'll stop and shoot, short on it. And that's Aiden Black with the rebound. Good pass to Martin, and he finally gets one to go. So Martin with 4 1/4. That's it for the Mustangs. Take the lead back at 27-25. Wilson to the rim. No good. Rebound now taken back by the Mustangs. Give it to Antoine Black. Dribbles between the legs. Martin now to his left. Good pass inside. Vecchiola with the finish. So a little momentum on the Mustang side has them back up by 4, 29-25. Jackson now trying to do it himself. Goes to the rim. He's fouled again. What do we got?
No basket.
No basket, but he's going to have 2 shots at the line. Let's see who that's going to be called on. That's on Martin, his third. So the Mustangs have Martin with 3, Black with 3, Burton with 3.
Not shooting yet.
It should be. That was the 5th.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. As we go to the line, our video stream is courtesy of M&R Transit and Watson Mundorff LLP. Halftime show was sponsored by Radcliffe Martin Law, and our graphic sponsor, Magisterial District Judge Daniel Shimshock and Sandy Howe Notary Services, as Jackson hits the first. So he's 3 for 4 in this quarter. Hits them both. A turnaround at the foul line for Jackson. This 1-3-1 zone has caused a little bit of trouble for the Mustangs. Aiden Black trying to work his way in, does. No good, but there's Antoine high with the rebound and put back. Good work there by Antoine on the offensive boards, and the Mustangs now with the full court press. And that's blocked away by Harum. Here come the Mustangs. Try a 3. Got it. Aiden Black is going to be a timeout needed for AG, and there it is. Full timeout called by AG, and you're watching the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network. and the South Union Township Sports Network. In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there is something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first, and we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellence in sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference, because when you buy from us, you buy from family. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. It'll be Albert Gallatin ball coming out of the timeout, but the Mustangs have reestablished that 7-point halftime lead at 34-27 now. Under a minute to go here in the third. In the corner there is Ford. He'll bring it back out. Jackson will go baseline and finish with the bucket and a foul. Big quarter for Jason Jackson. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points in the quarter. And he's going to go to the line. And who was that foul on? Number 15, that was Harum, his first. You can't let him go baseline like that. That's a easy track to the hoop as he hits another foul shot also.
And all of a sudden he found his free throw stroke.
Martin now, 40 seconds to go. Vecchiola over here to Aiden Black. Now Martin on top, almost has it knocked away. Harum now to Vecchiola from the foul line. Too strong. High for the rebound there is Jackson. Looks like he wants to take over. Has it knocked away. Out of bounds. It's going to be the Mustang ball.
Could have been another foul.
It could have been. No one stepped in to take the charge. A lot of arms swinging.
Yeah, the AG fans did not like the no call there.
Vecchiola strong with the inbounds pass as AG tries to provide some full court pressure. Probably a good idea. Now Vecchiola has to go off his leg. Back to AG, 34-30. 3 seconds to go to the rim. No good. Jackson puts it up. Can't finish.
Wow. What a quarter by Jackson.
It was. As we go to the fourth with Laurel Highlands on top, 34-30. But fourth quarter to come here on the C. Harper Auto Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil changed, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette Street and Beeson Boulevard in Uniontown. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, and full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for more than 50 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and it's a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call them at 724-438-0681. Well, Steve, is it going to be deja vu all over again, or
I don't know.
Is somebody going to hold on?
I think they could hold on this one. AG prone to the turnover just as bad as the Mustangs have been in the last couple of quarters here. So I think the Mustangs will have enough to hang on this one. But you never know. Home crowd here really encouraging the Colonials on. They're really trying to stir up some activity over there in the student section. And the Mustangs are going to have trouble. If the Colonials can score and get in their press, that's where the Mustangs have had trouble.
So the Mustangs also have 3 players with 3 fouls, so that's a concern going into the fourth quarter. Wilson has it knocked away. Now, that could be an offensive foul. It was. They're going to call it. That's going to be on Ford, and that's his 4th.
Yeah, no points for Ford. He's just had a tough game, and that's a couple offensive fouls, and he's going to get...
They're going to try the press even after that offensive foul, and that's knocked away. Back up for a 3, no good. Antoine with the rebound. Need a breakout here. Jeez, a lot of contact. Vecchiola to the rim. Can't get it to go, but a foul is called. Could be on Jackson, I believe. Yep. That's his 3rd. And Vecchiola will go to the line. He's just a 35% foul shooter. And a little strong on that one. Mustangs have not been to the line but 3 times.
They're 0 for 3.
Short on that one, you could tell from where we're sitting.
0 for 4 from the line for the Mustangs.
And a 3 on the way, no good that time by Kennedy. Aiden Black trying to dribble his way out of trouble. Need a timeout. There's a breakout now. And a slam by Antoine, one-handed dunk. Brings the crowd to their feet.
Another turnover by AG, but they get it back.
Now trapped in the corner. Wilson, not where you want to go if you're the Albert Dow Colonials, and with the offensive rebound is Rice, and he's fouled.
Be another foul on the Mustangs. It'll be on Harem, I believe.
It was. And that's going to put Rice at the line, I believe.
Yeah. Good strong move.
Well, AG's got a chance to win this game at the line. First one's good. His first points of the game. And Burton will check in for Vecchiola.
First point of the 4th quarter for the Colonials. Missed it.
Missed the second. Martin now being guarded there by Belt. All kind of contact. They're not calling the body fouls, that's for sure. Hand check and everything. Martin to the rim, no good. Harem tried to get the rebound, has it knocked out. Here comes Belt. He'll bring it in, and that's going to be a foul on Black.
A good job that time by, who was that? Belt.
Belt. Makai Belt.
Just to draw the contact, and the foul's on Black. That's his 4th, and that's a problem now for the Mustangs. We still got 6 minutes to go.
And all of a sudden, Albert Gallatin's converting at the line. Smith's going to give Antoine a rest, I would say no more than a couple minutes to get him back in. Second one's too strong, and offensive rebound and put back by Jackson. No box out. And Jackson with another bucket makes it a 2-point game.
This is where the Mustangs have had all kind of issues.
Burton to the rim finish. Nice job there. So Mustangs need to play solid defense, box out, not give any extra shots to the Albert Gallatin Colonials, as Wilson with a floater and another offensive rebound for Rice gives them another chance. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rice with another offensive rebound. 4 opportunities at the hoop now for Albert Gallatin. Swing it all the way out to Wilson for 3. No good. Air ball. Aiden Black now brings it ahead, and it's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Wilson. And I think that's his second foul or first foul?
First, I think.
Wow. Martin now. Packroan, who just checked in, will control, being guarded by Belton. He's going to be called. Man, they let a lot more than that go, and they call a foul quickly there on Belton.
Yeah, Coach Mackey's looking at the officials saying, you got to be kidding me.
After you've let all that go all game, you're going to. But that's their 4th team foul, so another foul will put the Mustangs at the line. Might not necessarily a good thing, as they haven't hit a foul shot.
Maybe that was a strategy.
Oh, that's
well, that was
lucky.
Thrown off of 2 AG players over there, Wilson and Jackson, and they weren't ready for a pass coming that way when they
no Laurel Highlands players in the vicinity, that's for sure. Packroan now over to Aiden. Aiden at the elbow, stop and pop, won't go. Jackson with the rebound. He's doing it all. 4-point game. Jackson spins, tries to go to the rim, no good. Tie up. And it's Mustang ball. So good defense that time by Vecchiola.
Well, he's trying to go in there and draw the foul, and he's getting close to it.
Yeah, I mean,
for the Colonials, that's a you know, he's been your best offensive weapon. He's got 18 points so far.
Could be a 10-second look here. Knocked away. Belt in the corner for 3. No good. Vecchiola with the rebound. Gets it out of there. Get it over to Packroan. Burton on the drive. No bucket, but finished by Vecchiola. So Vecchiola with the follow makes it a 6-point Mustang lead with 4:25 to go. Kennedy back to Jackson. He's going to try a 3. Got it! Wow. Don't expect that from the big man, but a 3-pointer makes it a 3-point game. Here comes Martin. Vecchiola. Tried to Burton. Stolen away. Here comes Belt. Jackson now with the ball going baseline. Gets it to Wilson. He thought about the 3. Now lets it go. Won't. Rice with the rebound. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
It might be on Vecchiola. That could be his 3rd. No, they called
it on Martin.
That'll be his 4th.
Yeah. And just a 3rd team foul, so no shooting yet. And you got to get Antoine back in the game, and he does with 3:44 to go. 40-37. Mustangs on top, but tenuously. Hanging by a thread.
Well, this is a big possession in this game.
And Jackson's going to want it. He just wants to do it himself. Gets it across to Wilson. He might take another 3 if he gets a chance. In the corner to Ford, who just checked back in. Now to the rim. Blocked away nicely by Harem. Wow. Here come the Mustangs back with, they had numbers but didn't get it to the rim. 3:04 to go. Mustangs on top by 3. Burton. He'll hold on top. Over to Antoine. Martin inside to Burton. He'll lose control, but he saved it to Aiden Black for 3. Got it. Huge bucket for Aiden Black. Makes it a 6-point game again at 43-37. Another 3 on the way. That was blocked. Jackson thought about the other 3, and now here comes Martin. Get it to Antoine. He'll get it up and finish. Antoine Black with a bucket. And we got another timeout now called by Albert Gallatin. Spencer Mackey with 2:23 to go. Mustangs now on top, 45-37 here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. and the South Union Township Sports Network. Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Drs. Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Haar, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shama, offer a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike, Uniontown, or call 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority. Hard work, respecting others, and being a good team member are values that South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott knows well. Whether he's running a machine, repairing storm drains, operating a plow truck, or working with his fellow supervisors on economic growth, Jason Scott is working every day to keep residents safe, maintain the strength of our local businesses, and enhance the quality of life in South Union Township for our families and our future. Good luck to all of our local teams from South Union Supervisor Jason Scott. Possession to the Albert Gallatin Colonials, now trailing by 8 with 2:15 to go. Wilson controls on top, guarded by Aiden Black, takes it to the rim, has it blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds back to Albert Gallatin. Whistle, we got a whistle. What's the whistle? Nothing.
Oh, they were going to call in a sub for Martin. Was going to come back in the game, but since they're on defense,
he's going to stay out. Yeah.
Now he's coming back to the scorer's table.
Yeah, he's going to substitute for offense, and now we got a foul called on Vecchiola. That's going to be his third, I believe, and the fourth team foul on the Mustangs. So both teams will be in the bonus with the next fouls. And 2 minutes to go, that could be where this game is won or lost, at the foul line. Jackson will get it into Wilson. Guarded there by Aiden Black. Gets a screen on top by Rice. Goes baseline. Good cutoff there by Aiden Black. Now Rice kicks it out. 3 on the way. Good for Ethan Kennedy. And what do we got? A foul after the play? That's going to be on Rice, and that's going to put the Mustangs at the line. It should.
Well, that might be what they wanted.
That's got to be shot. That's got to be a shooting foul. No, it was not a player control or team control situation, so that's going to put the Mustangs at the line. Let's see who's going to be shooting.
Is it a technical foul or no?
No, they called it.
The officials over there.
They're just checking to make sure it's a double bonus, I think. Bucket's good. So that three-pointer was counted for Kennedy. Cut the lead to 5, and that's going to put Nico Harum at the line for 2 shots, and he's only a 29% free throw shooter.
Well, maybe you put the reverse jinx on him. See if he can make a couple here.
Too strong. And that's what we were thinking. This game's going to be dependent a lot on who can make foul shots here with 1:45 to go. Second one on the way, in and out, wow. So no luck there for the Mustangs, and a new possession for the Colonials, trailing by 5. Don't want to put them at the line. Belt to the hoop, finish. Makai Belt, it's a 3-point game again. That's an offensive foul. That's just the first foul on Black, but no chance at the hoop.
Timeout, LH.
It's a 1-possession game. Full timeout be called by the Mustangs with 1:18 to go. We got a ball game. 3 points difference at 45-42. The C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and the South Union Township Sports Network. Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, your local specialist for GI and liver disorders, along with Drs. Calabrese, Hoppy, and Lorenz, remind you that a painless 30-minute colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 45, could save your life. Good luck to all our local hoop teams, and best wishes for everyone in 2025. Joe Walkus has been the proud owner of Domes Lawn Care since 2021. They are family owned and family run, so when it comes to finances, they understand they're small enough to care, big enough to make a difference. So give Domes Lawn Care a call this spring for all your lawn care needs at 724-570-1224. They would be proud to have you as their customer again. That's Domes Lawn Care, 724-570-1224. Minute 18 to go, 45-42. Laurel Highlands on top. AG with the possession. Mustangs will stay in the man-to-man defense. Kennedy, who just hit that big three, now with the ball being guarded by Martin. Gets it stolen away. He's getting written the whole way in. Score it for Martin. And a foul called there on Kennedy. Huge defensive play there by Luke Martin, and a finish.
Yeah, Ethan Kennedy just turned the ball over, and then he tried to stop the layup. Couldn't do it, and that's a big possession.
Probably should have fouled him before he got to the rim.
Correct. He didn't have any. That was only his first foul. You're right. He could have fouled him out there. And he made the free throws too.
So Luke gives them a 6-point advantage with 56 seconds to go.
And AG is taking a lot of time here. They got to go faster.
Here's Kennedy again. He wants the three. Lets it fly. Got it. Wow. That's his fourth three-pointer. Cuts it again to a 3-point game. Timeout call should be called. If they can't get it in, they're going to triple team and now foul.
They're going to foul Martin.
Well, that's probably not the right guy to foul, but.
Well, yeah.
And I think that's going to be on Kennedy. That's going to be his second, and send Martin to the line with 31 seconds to go and a 3-point lead. Martin smooth at the line, makes it a 2-possession ball game.
Smith checking into the game.
There you go. Second one short, and the Mustangs come out with the rebound. Got to hold now for the last shot or make them foul, and they do. That's going to put Aiden Black at the line. With 24 seconds to go. 4-point advantage for the Mustangs. 49-45. Aiden, 60% free throw shooter. Oh, first one, no good. He's 0 for 3 at the line. Packrone checks in.
For Harem. Leaves Martin on the floor with his 4 fouls.
Black misses a second. Wow. And here comes Jackson. He's going to take it all away. Could sure that and score it. Makes it a 2-point game with 16 seconds to go.
That was Jackson?
That was Jackson. I thought Martin was going to be in position to take the charge there, but Jackson was athletic enough to just sidestep him slightly and get it up on the banking board for the bucket. What's he got? How many has Jackson got?
23. Here? 23 points for Jackson. He's definitely the player of the game.
And just keep it here with 16 seconds remaining. Both teams trying to come up with the strategy, and you got to believe if the Mustangs get it inbounds, that AG is going to foul right away. And at times throughout the year, this has been a problem for the Mustangs getting it inbounds. So they got to know that they can run the baseline, create a better angle to get it inbounds at least, and probably try to get it in the hands of Martin.
Well, you got Martin and Smith. He's probably a pretty decent foul shooter.
Antoine, 70%.
Hayden did not look good so far tonight on the. He's 60% of the year, but he's 0 for 4 tonight, so he definitely doesn't have the rhythm going right now.
The Mustangs are going to set up with a stack of Smith and Antoine Black.
Martin's 84%, Black. Antoine is 70%. And they get it to Martin.
3 seconds come off the clock.
That's a good job by Coach Smith, the best free throw shooter he has. He got the ball in his hands.
I think that was on Jackson, his 4th. Not that it matters at this point with 13 seconds to go unless we get into overtime. Martin's first one good. And he can make this a 2-possession game if he was successful with the next foul shot. With just 13 seconds remaining. Second one short, but rebound by Vecchiola. Get it back to Antoine. Down to 10 seconds. Good rebound there by Vecchiola.
Just a tough break for the Colonials there. Could not get the rebound. Hit off the front of the rim and bounced right back to Vecchiola. And AG had to be ready for that, but they weren't.
So Antoine needs to convert on at least one of these to make it a 2-possession game.
He's a 70% free throw shooter, so.
Not over yet. And way strong.
That just did not look good. Like he.
Too hurried with that one.
That hit the backboard before it hit the rim.
So Antoine back at the line. It's up and no good again. And off the foot of Vecchiola. Down to 7.9 seconds. And there's going to be a timeout called by Laurel Highlands with 7.9 seconds to go. Drama at York Run.
Riveting action.
Since 1976, Davis & Davis has represented people, not insurance companies. Our lawyers have experience in litigating or settling personal injury claims, medical malpractice cases, wrongful death actions, together with domestic, real estate, workers' compensation, estate practice, and municipal law experience. Throughout decades of work, Davis & Davis has successfully represented thousands of cases in local, state, and federal courts. For more information, you can contact us at Davis & Davis at 724-437-2799. Our post-game show is going to be brought to you by Farmana Pharmacy, formerly Peachin Pharmacy, now in the Health First Medical Building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville. And the stats are going to be brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. So let's see. The Mustangs will put some pressure on the ball, which is a smart thing.
Wonder if they'll foul on purpose to get them at the line where they can only make 2 points.
That's not bad strategy.
Well, the worry of that is they make the first one and get a rebound.
Whoa, there's a steal. Mustangs with the steal. Wow.
Wow.
Shades of Larry Bird. Bad pass, and Antoine with the anticipation with the steal takes it down to 4.9 seconds. Another opportunity at the line This time it's Vecchiola. He's 0 for 2 at the line.
He just needs to make one.
And no good. Mustangs, I think, are 3 for 10 at the line, or even more.
It's not good.
Three for 11 at the line. I have it. Second one up, in. Wow, that is huge. Makes it a 2-possession game with 4.9 seconds. So, at this situation, all you have to do is if you let them score, you do not have to take the ball out. So just hold the ball out of bounds.
Unless they have a timeout.
Now, if they do have a timeout, that would be the only way they could stop the clock. Right. But there's nothing on the board to tell us how many timeouts they have.
Correct. So, and we haven't been keeping track.
No.
So we don't know. But if they do have if they don't have a timeout, it's pretty much you can just stand there and not as long as you don't foul them.
Right. Just take it. Let them take it all the way down to court. It's going to take them at least 3 to 4 seconds to get down to court, unless they throw it long.
So, which is Colonial's only chance is to score quickly and
call timeout
and have call timeout if they have one. Which we don't know. They've used a lot of those timeouts.
They have. So
they used one in the first half, and
I didn't see the official give any kind of a warning or indication that they didn't have any left. So we're going to go with the assumption they have at least one left.
Now, why are the Mustangs pressing? I don't understand that.
Make them use time, I guess, is the only strategy there. Don't let anybody get deep on you, that's for sure. And they do back up, so that's a smart move. Long three by Jackson, no good. And the Mustangs will pull out a victory here at York Run, 51-47, to increase their record in section to 2-10. The Colonials fall to 2-10 also. So a victory for the Mustangs after a hard-fought battle at 51-47. And we're going to be back with post-game activities and statistics here on the C. Harper Auto Group Sports Night on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains, strains, and joint replacements, and hand injuries and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurances are accepted. Experienced therapists, convenient location and hours, part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access at 724-437-7500. So as the fans filter out here at York Run, Albert Gallatin High School, we'll take a look at the final statistics. Steve?
Okay, for the Colonials, Wilson finishes with just 4 points. He came in averaging 14.5. So the Mustangs did a good job shutting him down. Belt with 5 points. Rice with just 1. Kennedy with 14. And then Jackson, who really led the way, finishes with 23 points for the Colonials. They scored 7 in the first, 9 in the second, 14 in the third, 17 in the fourth, and 47 for the ball game. For the Mustangs, Martin with 13 points. Antoine Black with 11. Packrone, nice job off the bench with 5. Vecchiola with 6. Aiden Black with 11. And Burton with 4. They had 9 in the first, 14 in the second, 11 in the third, 16 in the fourth for a 50-47 victory.
Well, that's our final. It was 51-47 according to the.
Wasn't it 50 at one? Didn't it say 50th before the Either way,
it's a victory.
Yeah, it's a victory.
So that's going to do it here from York Run for Steve Suprick, Gary Frankhauser, Carl Childs on the camera. Nick Barczyk back at the Davis & Davis studios. We're going to say good night from York Run, and our player of the game we need to name.
You got to give it to Jackson, right? I know that they lost, and you got to give a lot of credit to Luke Martin, who had a terrific second half with 13 points total. But Martin was Jackson single-handedly kept his team in the game. So
that's our player of the game.
Yep.
Brought to you by the South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott, working hard for the residents of South Union Township. So we'll say goodnight here from York Run. The Mustangs with a victory, 51-47, and we'll be back with more high school basketball next week as we go down the final few games of the section before the playoffs here on the C. Harper Sports Night on WMBS and Trib Live High School Sports Network and the South Union Township Sports Network.